Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a one brand makeup tutorial, and I'm going to be doing my makeup with only Black Radiance products. And to start off, I'm going to be doing my foundation, and I already put moisturizer on my face and stuff. And Black Radiance does have a primer, which I did have a few weeks ago, but I tried it and I didn't like it, so I just returned it. And I don't usually wear primers on my face anyway, so like, if you were wondering, they do have a primer. It's just I don't like primers like that, so that's why I'm not using it in this video. So for this makeup tutorial, I guess, I'm going to be using the Black Radiance Color Perfect Oil-Free Liquid Makeup. And they do have another makeup that just came out, and it's in a container. It's like a mousse formula. I tried that too a few weeks ago, and I didn't like the consistency, so that's kind of why I just went with this foundation. I'm not sure if this is going to be a match for me, but we're just going to go with it. A lot of this stuff is like new products that I haven't tried out, so we're just gonna see how that goes. Put this on my face. This is the darkest color I could find in the store. And also, like, some of the products I'm going to be using, which is not a lot, is like Wet n Wild products. And Black Radiance and Wet n Wild are like owned by the same person, so a lot of their stuff is really similar. Wet n Wild did come out with a new foundation, and when I went into Walgreens, I couldn't find my shade, so that's kind of like why I went with this color. And most of the things I have is from Black Radiance anyway, and the color I'm using is 8414, and it's the color Brownie. I recommend that when you are blending out this foundation on your face to do it really quickly, because I feel like it dries really fast. The palette I'm going to be using is called the Downton Browns. 8026 is the number, and this is what the palette looks like. It's like very neutral. It has some purples in it. And what I like about these palettes is like it labels what you're supposed to use each color for. So it says brown, like it gives you the color, and it's like tells you what you're supposed to use it for. It's like brow bone, eyelid, creaser, accent. But I'm gonna try and do a very neutral look for this video. Neutral colors that I can find. There's not really like dark colors in here where you could use as a transition. So like for the transition, I'm going to use my Black Radiance pressed powder in the color Ebony, and this is like a dark brown. I use this for my contour, so I'm going to use that color as basically like my transition color for my eyes. So for my eye look, I just used a few colors. I used the brown color, which is at the bottom of the palette. It's like on the left side, to kind of use on my eyelid. And then afterwards, I used the green color, which is right next to it. It's sort of like an olive green, and I used that to deepen up the eye look. And then the last thing I did was use the accent colors, which is for like under your brow bone. I used that on my brow bone later in the video, and I also use it in like towards the inner tear duct to make the eyes look more bright. So next, I'm going to be trying out the Black Radiance concealer like little duo. I've never tried this before, so I'm kind of like interested to see how it's gonna work out. And I got it in a darker complexion. It's called medium to dark, and this is the darker one. I felt like this one was more safe than the other one that was available, so I'm just gonna open this up and see how it looks on. And then I believe under it is like in the bottom part, so I'm just gonna try out this lighter color here. This is the lighter color. So this is the lighter color. I'm just gonna put that on. But I'm just gonna continue applying it. Then I'm gonna try to see. I don't think this is working. I think this is like wiping off the product more than it actually is helping blend it. No. So I tried wetting it, and clearly that did not work. So we're just gonna keep applying it and then just blending it out with our fingers, or like a beauty sponge, I guess, would work. I wish like this was easier to blend, but I guess it gets the job done. I think if you wanted a more highlighted look, that you would have to use a lighter concealer. But this concealer is okay. I don't necessarily think it's concealing anything, but it could look worse. But I'm just gonna leave the concealer at that, and then I'm just going to set my under eye. And usually I would use my powder, the Black Radiance powder in the color Cafe, but I just lost that one. I broke it by accident. So I'm just going to be using I broke that by accident. So I'm just going to be using the True Complexion contour palette. And like, I never really use the sculpt color because I feel like I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just gonna use that to set like my under eye highlight and everything. I definitely think the powder that I used, the sculpting color, definitely made the foundation look less shiny and help set my face. So I'm gonna take this and use this color right here. This is a darker color. As for the concealer colors that were in that little duo, I don't really like them. I feel like they don't blend very nicely. You can see this contour color is really, really red. So I think that for the purpose of this, I think this color is better for like a bronzer to kind of warm up your face, but I'm still gonna leave it on and just like blend it out. So what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna blend it out with my beauty blender because I feel like it'll give a more seamless look. And of course, make sure your beauty blender is damp. So I'm just gonna set my contour with this palette. I'm gonna use a darker color to set my contour slash bronzer, whatever. And I feel like you have to be really light-handed with this because the pencil is super pigmented. So like if you are heavy-handed, like your eyebrows will come out super dark. So then after I do that, I'm just gonna brush them in, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna be using this Black Radiance waterproof liquid eyeliner to do my eyeliner today. I forgot that I had an eyeshadow primer in here, but like whatever. I guess like I'll use it next time. But yeah, I'm just gonna use this mascara to, you know, do my eyelashes. Simply apply my lipstick. So I'm gonna just use the same liner that I used before for my eyebrows and just line my lip with it. Cause I think it's intentionally, it's like really easy to apply. And this is probably one of the most, this is one of the favorite things that I like. Again, the contour palette, and what's good about this is that it does have a highlighter shade in it. So I'm gonna use the highlight, and that will be it for this tutorial. So I would definitely recommend this highlight and contour palette. It's very pigmented and the colors do show up on darker skin complexions. And there's two kits that you can use. I just have the darker one, and it's also very affordable. So I use that on my brow bone as well, and I mixed it with a little bit of the eyeshadow from the Black Radiance eyeshadow palette that I showed you guys earlier in this video. So this is the completed look. Please check out the description box if you want to see what I thought about some of these products. And like always, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. Bye.